Turtleneck man does what he can. Going to fight Superman, that turtleneck man. Alright guys, today we're gonna do a very special review in my action figure collection. Kind of in my action figure collection. If you don't know what this is called the Richard Project. Our friend Richard Neb, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, is sending his Superman to all his favorite reviewers, and he is reviewing, and all his favorite reviews are reviewing this DC superhero Superman. I'm the second person. I've had this Superman for a long time. I'm sorry, Richard. I should have passed it along. Stu originally did the review on Richard Superman first, and then I'll be sending this Superman after my review to somebody, and I'll inbox you here soon. But let's see. So yeah. So if you want to watch the original review from Stu on this Superman, check the link out down below. And like I said, this is Richard's Net Superman. It's from the DC Superheroes collection. I've had this. I have two of them, matter of fact. And but I've never reviewed it, so I'm really surprised. This is one of my favorite Supermans ever. He is a cool Superman. He is from the DC Superheroes line, right before the DC Superheroes came out. He is an awesome figure, and one of the best. I have one gripe though on this Superman. So I love the cape. He doesn't have the Superman cape syndrome. It actually, the red of his cape, the edge of his cape actually touches the blue part, unlike the DCUC superhero Superman. Very cool head sculpt. Almost looks like Christopher Reeves. Some of the eyes on these guys are kind of off. This one's pretty good actually. He's kind of looking up though. I don't know if it's because of age, but he is missing a little bit of black on his S-curl there, but no biggie. Richard or somebody down the road could touch it up. A very nice Superman. I like the S. I said S. Like his S. It's very nice. Very cool. I love the head sculpt. It's very cool. Chiseled. Christopher Reeves kind of look to him. Here's the thing I don't like. I don't like how his legs kind of go out like that. It just has such a wide stance, and even one of the Supermans I have even has a wider stance. That is definitely the only thing I don't like about this Superman. Here we go. I love his cape. This nice dark red, and I don't think Richard. Yeah, for some reason these Supermans have like some kind of weird line right here. I don't know what Mattel was thinking, but I don't know what happened, but I don't know what that is for. I don't think anyone knows what it's for. But it's pretty nice. Very, very detailed. Like I said, we're passing the Superman around, you know, to different reviewers. So this guy's been almost all over the world now. He went from America to Stu's home in Scotland, and now here in Oklahoma. And so then I'll be passing them along. Nice articulation, typical DC superheroes, DCU's articulation. Arms move, nice bicep swivel, hands, wrist swivel, super nice ab crunch, legs go out, and head does a 360. I don't want to kill him though. It's still tight after all these years. I remember buying mine at the Walmart before it was even a Super Center. And I wasn't even collecting anything at the time. And okay. I haven't. Oh, and I just still like to look at figures, and I remember seeing this. I think he was one of my first figures ever, like superhero wise, since for a long time since I was a kid. I think I was getting some of those animated Batman figures, just the basic ones, like Rob's Rose collects. But it's pretty cool. Richard, you have a little notch right there missing on your Superman. I'll look at mine when I do a size comparison. But that's kind of weird. I never noticed that on mine. Love this Superman. One of the best. You can get some really cool flying poses. Because look at that articulation in his, his ab articulation. You can look like this flying around. Alright, let's do a size comparison. Here is my Superman figure from the DC Superhero 2-pack with Clark Kent. And I'll bring Clark Kent out here soon. But as you can tell, they're exactly the same. Except for mine, Richard, if you look, mine doesn't have that little niche missing like yours does. See, that's weird. Hope it's not. It doesn't look like it's breaking. Is it on the... It's not on the other side. Not too sure. Stu broke it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's see. So, if you can look in mine right here, look into his eyes. Look into his eyes. I don't know if you can tell, but on the 2-pack, his eyes are like really blue. A super light blue. It almost looks like he's blind or something. My leg stance is on this one's not as wide, but his leg is warped too, so I don't know. It's not as wide, but warped leg if you look at it. Now here is my original single carded Superman from the one I bought at the Super Center. Exactly the same. Mine's having some paint issue on his hair as it's coming off. Now this Superman also came in the Clark Kent 2-pack. And a lot of collectors didn't like how skinny Clark Kent was. To me, it doesn't really bother me, but obviously, look at those arms compared to these arms. There's no way. That's a really tight suit Clark has on. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Alright, here's a special segment that you guys all been waiting for. I forgot to show Katana, my last review with this. But this is Richard Superman looking out the window. Alright, now here is my single carded Superman looking out the window. Alright, here is my 2-pack Superman looking out the window. Here is my Clark Kent looking out the window. I never did it, when I just did a Clark's review, I wasn't doing the window segment. So that's a little bonus. And because I missed it last time, I didn't put it in for some reason. Here is Katana looking out the window. So, one more size comparison before we end. Here is the DC-UC Superman compared to the DC... DC-UC Superman with the DC Superhero Superman. They both are good. I love them both. This one came from my good friend Stu. This one's Richard's, and which I will be passing on again. Like I said, he wants each collector that he watches to review the Superman. The difference, obviously, if it's in focus, is the head sculpt and the S. And as much as I like this one, I really mainly like it because it came from a good friend. But this one is cooler because it has the bigger shield. S stands for hope. And but I like this one too because he's standing completely straight up instead of slouched or leg stands. This one does too have the S on the back, unlike this one. But this one has Superman cape syndrome, where the S does, where the cape doesn't actually touch the blue part. So, if I was going to rate this Superman here, how would I rate it? Good job, Mattel. Needs improvement, Mattel. Or dog of vomit. I haven't said those in a long time, those words. It's been a while since my last review. Let's see. I would rate this guy as good job, Mattel. Being such an old figure, you can't really knock it too much. There is a worse Superman out. A worse? Yeah, that's the right word. There's even a not so great Superman. Even before this Superman was out, he's horrible. But they really stepped up their game doing this Superman. I definitely, if you don't have him, he's worth getting. So is this Superman from the DCUC line. I'm not too sure how cheap he is on eBay right now. It's been a while since I looked up anything, since the line's ending, or it has ended. And I'll talk more about that when I do my Huntress review when she comes in. But yeah, definitely go get him. Check out Richard's channel. Check out Stu's channel. And you'll see this. If you're subscribed to me, you'll see this guy pop up in somebody else's review here soon. Here's a couple things on me. This will be my last review for a little bit. The baby is going to be here any day, and I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up with some of you guys. It's just been extremely busy, and once the baby's here and I get a new routine down, I'll definitely keep doing reviews. But a lot of my friends like ODC and Rob's Rogues and Olivia and Stu, they pretty much reviewed everything that I actually have too. So you're not missing anything from me. But I do like making reviews, and I have got a lot of subscribers. It's weird. You stop making reviews and you get more subscribers. It's weird. But thank you for all the new subscribers. And I will be back here soon. Maybe next time you hear from me, the baby will be here. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated on my Facebook or Twitter once he's here. And I'm going to try to get back in the Twitter game. I let that kind of go because I've been so busy preparing for the baby. Someone asked me why such scary intros. Because I like it. It's my channel. I like it. So you can always skip the first 15 seconds if it's too scary for you. I know it has nothing to do with action figures, but it's just fun. And the music at the end, someone asked me about. That is me, and sometimes my cousin. Those weird songs, obviously, if you never heard the song before. Like the song I'm playing at here is from my cousin, and I wrote part of the song too, so it's pretty cool. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
We went to KFC and the lights were out. We went to KFC and the lights were out. We went to KFC and the lights were out. And the lights were out at KFC. Now listen. Chicken eating in the dark.